time using
Oh,
this. I think we're good now. Okay.
oh yeah.
I seen the add a feature like guest. I messed around. I'm like, why can't I find it now? And then I thought it was on the YouTube app instead of the Streamlabs. So I just got like the basic one just to try it out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what kind of my plan was. And I'm like wasting time. Like, why can't I find it? So I did watch a quick video. I'm like, yeah, wrong place.
Oh, okay. It's on Streamlab?
Yeah,
Stream?
it was Streamlabs because I was messing around with that one because I tried this one the first time the other night. And what happened was you couldn't see the chat in the replay just since I was using my mobile. So like that's kind of lame. So then I just went
Oh,
back and
okay.
found Streamlabs and then kind of seen you could see it up in the corner for something like if you're watching it later. But it doesn't really matter that much.
Mm. Oh, look, there's one person.
There
Me.
you go. First time doing this one. This is cool though. I didn't know how well it would work or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, so I do have, so I used to have really crappy internet.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't know where you live, but I live in the middle of nowhere. So,
Well, I seen you. I think you sent me a location on like satellite a while ago, like some farm, or you're outside the city a little bit, right?
I'm like 45 minutes outside the city.
Oh, well, your internet's not bad. Then you're keeping up. Do you have satellite or do you have Starlink or what do you have? Like the
I
rural?
just got I had the internet hub, the older one, and then I just upgraded to it's a newer internet hub, but it takes like a thing and you put it up on your roof kind of thing, and
Oh, okay.
it gets a better signal and it is faster.
Yeah.
But sometimes I was using it the other day and I was getting like slower download speeds.
Right.
So I was getting so
Uh,
annoyed with it too, and I was like, I
God.
went up on the roof and I'm sitting there trying to maneuver it, and I'm just
Signal.
like, fucking internet.
Oh, oh God. Yeah. Rural internet. I know here. There's a couple companies now. If you're outside the city, well, there's Starlink or whatever. But there's another one. There's a
Yeah.
couple more. One called Cracker, and there's another one. But you can get like 50 to 60 megs if you're in the countryside here. But it's
Oh yeah.
a lot of it's in the area where like the oil field was, like near Sean, where I was hauling grain down there, and so it's kind of so busy. That's why they got it up in certain areas. But it's kind of
Oh okay.
select areas. Yeah, it's kind of nice
Yeah.
outside. But what do you have for speed then? 3 or 4, 5?
I'm getting, yeah, 3 or 4.
I
The
remember I used to get that with
three
5068.
megabytes.
Hey, Casey. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we
no,
freaking
I was getting like 7 to 12 at one like before, and then
well, that's not
since
too
I
bad.
got the new. Yeah, well, it depends. If someone's watching like that, I
Oh,
get better than that now. But if someone's
right.
watching TV, it
God,
sucks.
you
Like,
can't share the Wi-Fi. You're never gonna get on
yeah,
it
try
yourself and it won't work.
try uploading a video.
Oh, I would just leave it at nighttime and just let it go and then fall asleep
That's what
again.
I do.
Yeah, that's the best time.
Yeah, I'll like go to bed, and then right before I go to bed, I'll go upstairs, make sure everyone's off the internet,
I know.
and then I'll click upload.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. When we were in like high school, like grade 8, we were on a little acreage too, and it was like 3 or 4, and that's when like Napster and then LimeWire. So I leave it all night to download like a 5 megabyte song. It would just barely get
Yeah,
done
take
by the
2 hours.
morning. God, it's terrible. Yeah.
It would take like a whole week to download a full CD.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Back when music was free. Got to pay for
yeah, and
even.
viruses were free too.
What's that?
And viruses were free too.
Oh man. Yeah. I was lucky. I was pretty well, as careful as you can be, but I never got a virus on my computer, even like mess around because I was downloading a lot of stuff growing up, like games and stuff, because everyone wanted to play and stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. Cheap. Oh, I was gonna tell you. Okay, so when I was yesterday when I was going for those trout. So that's why I was
Yeah.
using the spoons or whatever. They
Yeah.
were so hungry. I'm like, okay, cool. So I brought your flies. I'll show you which one I used. I'm like, I wonder if I
Yeah.
could get one of these pike ones. I started out. Which one I use? To show these nice things. I used this nice red one,
Yeah.
and I got like about 3 or 4 follows, like pretty decent size rainbows. But I'm like, oh, that would have been so cool to get one on one of these. But I'm pretty sure. I bet I could because I was using those little crankbaits or whatever, or those jerk baits. They're like 3 and a quarter. And
Yeah.
I caught quite a few on those, and it's not that much difference. So I thought maybe
Try
I'd
the
get.
olive one.
I didn't. I That was just when I finished. I tried this one for like actually about an hour, but then I tried the white
Yeah.
one. Then I was like, I got to get going. But this one's nice. I gotta show everybody too then.
That one there will mimic more closer to a, like um, a leech or something like that would be in the lakes,
Okay. That one's
right? So,
nice.
yeah, that
How long does it
that
take
one
you to tie
there,
these?
that's
Like, there's a lot
so
to this.
I tied about a dozen or 2 of those a little
Right.
while back, and I had it down. I was trying to that's what I've been trying to do this year, like, I'll get some flies, and then I'll start tying them, and then I will, I'll when I like, I'll figure out how much I need,
Yeah.
and then,
Oh,
"Hey,
like for
can
everything,
you"
like your flare, whatever the hell it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you put it to the side, and then you'll make, like, all the butt sections, and then you make all the top sections,
Oh, that's
right?
what you do, your little system. That makes sense then.
Yeah, and then
Cool.
that way I can get them down a lot quicker, and I had it down to, like, oh, man, how fast did I do them?
Would it be like half an hour for one? Something like I'm just a
No,
random guess. I have no idea.
I think I did about 6 in an hour.
Oh wow, that's quick. Do you see, this was the first one
Yeah.
I did, and I don't yet like last year when I first started asking you. I'm like, cool. I watched a video of that one guy split milled or whatever. He was catching a bunch of trout on something like this with the treble
Oh,
hook.
yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah,
sweet. So I did that. I kind of liked it, but I didn't think about putting one with a weight on it. It just floated. It's just like a number 14 treble, and it would float at the surface. And I didn't have any
yeah.
split shot or nothing, so it was just a waste of
Or
time.
sinking line, man. Sink tip or something?
Yeah, I
It
don't,
sinks
or
it.
do I have? I do have one on my. Yes, I have sync on my one
What's
floating one.
really cool about so if you put, like, a sink tip on and you put, like, a 2 or 3-foot leader, you can let it sink to the bottom and it'll float.
Oh, I see, like a tail. Okay, you could do like
And
a
then you can
yeah,
stay off the weeds and you just strip it and you slow because it depends, like, sometimes the trout, like, especially this time of year, they couldn't be fired up, or if the weather's changing, they'll be
yeah,
like they'll be like, "Ah," they're kinda off, right?
right,
So then you can slow it right down and
nice.
just, like, really wiggle it, whereas, like, if you get it too weighted, you're always in the weeds, right?
Right. Man, I
Yeah.
should have took a video or not, but I don't know what happened to the weeds in that pond I was at yesterday. There's like no weeds, like nothing, because like midsummer there was a lot of weeds, but now there's like 6 inches off the ground, and it's so clear. Like I
Yeah,
don't know, you can see like 12 feet down in the middle of it. In some places, it's just so crystal clear. It's so nice. So I don't know. Like half the time, I thought some of the trout. I was trying to stay out a little bit, but they'd see me if anything. It's so clear in there. But
so clear, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
did that
that's
one short. I was just messing around with your one hook. I'm like, this is so nice. So I fluttered
yeah,
around with like one of these, or just to see the action. It's so nice because
yeah.
it's yeah, it just floats. It's pretty.
Those
But I just
smaller ones too that are there,
oh, I look the like the little black ones. Like this one.
yeah, there should be some smaller ones in there.
Oh, the little
Yeah,
black one.
that one
And this
yeah,
one.
that one's not too bad. That there, that is a brook trout,
Is
like,
it?
monster. It I
Sweet.
have caught so many brook trout on that little fly. I it's called, it's
See, I
from
don't
a
know the
guy
names of
in
any of these when you guys start talking about fly names. I'm like streamer.
yeah.
That's really the only ones I use.
It's
What's around
it's a
here?
streamer. What kind of
Yeah.
streamer? Streamer.
Yeah. And then I have one similar to that, but all the ones I use usually have a little bit of weight on the heads or whatever that I had before this that I got.
Yeah, I throw those on a like, I like them weightless because throw them on a full sink line,
Oh, okay, that makes sense
and
then. Yeah,
they're great. Yeah, they're great for lakes, or even a sink tip works really well. Like, and you can buy, like, a cheap sink tip
yeah. Well,
Amazon.
I got one from a guy went fishing with. I guess it'd be 2 years now. We went to Snaring River at
Yeah,
Jasper, whatever. He gave me his reel and it had a sink line and everything on it. It wasn't sink tip or whatever. I just used my regular one, but the whole thing was a sink line or whatever when I used it
yeah.
there. River, but that's fun. I really like it. I really didn't do much fly fishing all this year though. I was too busy doing other things, I guess. Then I have a plan to do this for
I
later,
t
and then I didn't do that. I
I
just
touched the
no
spinning
time.
rod. Yeah, I
Pretty
touched
much.
the spinning rod, like, 3 times this year.
Complete opposite of me. Then you well, where you are too. I probably fly fish definitely more. It's not the same
Well,
here.
I literally, like, this year, I went hard on the rivers, like, every weekend, other than
Yeah.
maybe a couple, were spent on the rivers. Just
How
I
many
was on the
times did you like
McLeod.
who do you go out then? I seen 2 videos with you guys. Was it? You
I
guys
have a
went out?
bunch.
Yeah. I remember there's the
Yeah,
chat I seen. I'm
yeah.
jealous.
I have. I didn't film everything this year because I was also looking at rivers like I'm potentially guiding at some point.
Oh, okay.
Um, so some of the like not that I wouldn't film on a river that I would guide. I really don't give a shit. Like you can figure
Oh,
out where I am, go for it. I don't care.
yeah.
But I uh I I was doing a lot of scoping out, so there were some trips where like I did get completely skunked because I didn't know the area.
Do you
Right?
have to
Like
do you
but
have to go
it
far to your
was
spots? Like, drive very far? Or is it kinda like, not too bad?
some some are an hour and a half, some are 2,
Oh,
some
shit.
are
I guess, yeah.
some
See, where I'm at too, I have within 1 hour, I have, like, all my videos that you guys see are all within an hour, pretty much wherever I go. I don't have to go
yeah.
far at all. If we're gonna I'm, like, in a general area, it's nice.
I don't have to. Like I can do the North I'm 10 minutes from the North Saskatchewan. Like it's
Oh,
like
there you go
that
then.
way.
Yeah,
Like I'm
there you
not
go.
far. It's just I was so like there's really good fishing in the North Saskatchewan, but I really wanted to like focus on like trout and have
Yeah.
like different rivers with different species. So like I have a river now that I can go to that I can get like browns, brooks, bulls.
Oh, it's more exciting then
Um
too if you get a bunch of different species. Makes it a little more
yeah, some are just brooks. There's a couple rivers that I know where it's mostly brooks. Then there's some rivers where it's cutthroat. Um, there's one river that I'm
man.
trying to figure out right now that's cutthroat and it's big cutthroat, but
Yeah.
I haven't it's hard access and
You have to walk a
the
long
only
ways?
time I'm in go what?
Like, you have to walk in quite a ways?
It's a I'm told there's better access and
Oh, you just
I
gotta find the
was
right spot. Haha.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of tough figuring it out. Like I got into one spot one weekend, me and my buddy Broden, we got in and it was we we got all the way in there, and I didn't realize that up way up in the mountain in that river, it had rained on Friday, and I mean, like, it
Oh.
rained.
Fun
So and
trip in.
yeah, so I got in there, and it was, like,
Oh
blown
god.
out, so it was basically useless, like, we didn't
Long ways for
I
nothing. You start getting there. Yeah.
pretty
Frig.
much, but, I mean, I got in, and it was the first time I'd been on the river,
Yeah.
so I got in, so I was happy with that, but
Man. When do you figure like you am I allowed to say what you might be doing next year? Is it a secret or not with your new adventure?
not really.
Not a
No,
secret
no,
anything?
it's not no,
Oh,
not
okay.
really.
When do you start your guiding, you think then, or what's your plan? That'd be cool.
Probably,
That's like the
um,
ultimate goal.
yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'll be able to, like, do it full time right away or when, I'm not
Where
sure. I'm not sure what?
yeah. Well, we start somewhere though.
Yeah,
Be
that's
able to
right.
do it though. That'd be sweet, man.
So
That'd be so fun.
there's a there's a very good chance, um, actually well, so I had a meeting with a lodge last weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
How'd
that
that
was
go?
really cool. That went really well, actually.
Yeah. So is there a
So,
bunch of guides in that area then? Like so many people in that would like go around there or to do certain like
there
parts of the river? How does that work?
there's the area, is out actually, the area that where I went to the lodge is out by Hinton, and, there's a couple, I think, but there's not a ton of guides out by Hinton,
That's probably a
and
good thing then.
I don't know if I guide out there, like, full time. We'll see how it goes, like, I'm just playing it by ear, like, I'm getting in, and I'm hoping next year to like, I'm picking up a boat in the over the winter, a drift boat,
Oh yeah, you
and
sure that's what you showed me a picture of, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool. Those would be fun. Hey,
yeah,
especially in your area. That's like the ultimate one to have there.
yeah. So
Eh?
I'll have a drift boat. I'm picking up some rods. I got a fly tying program starting next year. Or not
Nice.
fly tying, fly fishing.
Oh, okay. So you teach them how to
Um,
cast and everything for like new people, or
yeah, yeah. It'll be like a 2 and a 3-hour program.
oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
sorry, it'll be
cool.
3 and a 5-hour program. 3 and a 5. There'll be 2
Yeah.
depending, and it'll kind of be like a group thing, but it some of it might be up to the lodge, some of it's going to be down here. Um, and then yeah, I just like the I've like I said, like I've been pretty busy this summer. I just haven't like I've even filmed some stuff.
Hard to
I
make
just
time
really
for everything.
it is. I just it's hard to focus. Like I'm
Yeah.
like
So that's my freaking problem too.
my brain is like all over the place. So it's like trying to like
Like 100
and then
things
what
you want to
happened is I
do.
switched yeah, and I switched to DaVinci at one point here for a
Oh, I
little
was gonna
bit,
ask you about that. That's like a month or so ago you switched, or a couple months ago, right?
a
You were
couple
doing it.
months ago.
Do you like it? Is it?
And
I have to ask you
I
about that.
do like it,
Yeah.
but
Just
it's
relearn all the.
very it, so you know how like on Adobe you can have like you can like put your screens where you want. I don't know if you edit
Yeah, you
on
can
two
move. I know
screens,
what you.
but
Yeah,
I
move
edit on
around.
yeah, you can move everything around to the way you want. So you can have like almost everything on like if you have two screens, you can
Yeah.
put like you can have everything you want. And what happened was I'm so used to that and I have such a good workflow with that because I could just
And
go to
I.
things, grab them, do
Yeah.
what I want. And
That's
then I went to
exactly why I haven't
DaVinci,
switched yet.
and then DaVinci does still have the two screens, but you can't change them.
Like
They are what they
you
are.
can't make them float. Is what you're saying to move them around.
Yeah, you can't change them. It's
Uh,
you get one and that's it.
and it's the same size. Can you make the sizes bigger or smaller if you want?
Not really.
Not
Like you
really.
just it no like you can kind of make things bigger and smaller. Like you can change sizes of stuff, but
Yeah.
you can't really change the layout. There you go. That's the word I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, I see. That's why I just don't want to switch either. Because I'm so used to like I know where everything is, and it'd just be a pain. But at least you don't have to pay
Yeah.
for the subscription, though. That's a bonus.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and get into it. I think what my plan is I'm gonna edit short videos on it
Yeah.
and then that way I'll get like a better workflow through it. And then when
Right.
I feel like I'm ready to switch and just drop Adobe, but then I use Photoshop all the
Oh,
time
like through. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I take a ton of photos when I'm out. So I was just kind of like I don't know, like
Yeah.
so
Did you pretend to quit? You get 3 months free on Adobe, like the
no,
first
what I
time.
did, I didn't do that. I wish I'd known that.
I did that, and I got 3 months. I'm like, I'll think about it. Then I got the end. I still didn't do it. But I wonder if I could do that again. Get 3 more months. Probably not this time now.
So, have you heard of uh, the 14-day filmmaker course?
Yes. Yeah.
So, a little trick. I hope Adobe don't be listening. Get off.
Hack. It's a little hacking.
um, so you can
Oh
if
shit.
you
2
can
seconds.
pay for the course, which is like I think it's like what is it like $50 maybe or something like. It's pretty inexpensive,
Oh, okay.
and you when you go through their course, and actually it's a really good course. It really does help. It
I bet
really
it does.
like
Yeah.
and when you do the course, you you get a code or like a thing that you can put in your I don't know. When you go to Adobe, you can go on your settings and you can put that you're going to a school because technically they are licensed as like a college.
Okay.
You can get the student rate for
Ooh.
like a year.
Bonus. That's like yeah, getting like the 60
It's like
plus
20
H
bucks. It's like
discount or whatever.
$29, $30 a month or 27 or
Yeah.
something like that. So
Cool.
it's like it's over half, it's like 60% off.
That's pretty damn good then.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I like
it's
discounts.
so that's what I do.
Yeah. It's funny too. Like when we go to the Saskatchewan River here too, you have to where we go anyways, if you go into dock or even fish, you have to get a license or whatever. But if mom's over 60, so you can have free parking if mom comes. So mom came with us a couple times fishing. We're like, yeah, free fishing
Nice.
or free parking. I mean, for the pass or whatever. Yeah, but it's
That's
so funny.
that's funny.
There's so many people in the bank fishing. Sometimes,
Yeah.
and then like the conservation officer comes there quite often. Oh, you see him when he walks around the corner. There's like 5 people that get up and start running away because none of them paid for the parking. No one wants to get tickets because like there's the main bridge and people
Yeah.
on the other side, and then they're on the other side, and the officers usually seem to go around
Oh,
to the other side. So then they just all fuck off. It's good because they can when the guy goes around, and they're
yeah, we're good.
sneaky.
There you
Yeah,
go.
they came up a couple times when we were fishing, Karen and I and the two boys there, and like I was trying
Yeah.
to change the one diaper, and I'm like, I was having problems with. I'm like, shit. And I looked, and the guy is standing like 3 feet from us. I'm like, "Whew, how did you get there?" But
That's
he was just
funny.
checking, he was just checking licenses and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of these? I mainly tie bucktails. I like these ones. I put like it's the coastal hair. I put like a little bit black, and then I put
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
yeah. I get fancy with the trebles on these ones now. They look nice too because I finish them like that. My first ones you should see because I didn't know too
I
much
see
about it.
barbs.
What's that?
I see barbs.
Is that bad? What do you mean, Barb?
Barb.
Cover well, like up here, like where you tie it off nice and finish, like it looks all neat there. It doesn't focus,
Yeah.
right? I wouldn't like wrap it to cover all the stragglers, and it looked like shit. My first ones, I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about that, but I just
Uh,
wrap them a whole bunch of times now.
who's here? We've had some people come and go.
I
We
don't
can't
know if I
see
can
who's
say
here.
the name. Like they're in and out. Like with this, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say the actual participants. I think if I
It
click on
shows
them.
that they say hi.
Yeah, the
Hello.
chat will say. But I thought like you can. That's what I hate about the mobile. I found out already because you can't look at like the chat party or whatever. I can click on it. Go top chat live. All messages are visible. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks in a way. But
That's
I
what
don't
I
want to
have.
carry my goddamn computer around. I have a laptop, but for fucking around with stuff like this, I just use my phone. Screw it. Unless I'm actually in my computer
Mm,
room,
yeah.
be the only time. It's just easy. It's more convenient, I think, than anything. Just
Yeah.
add on.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'll get a couple things. My ice hooks and stuff and
Yeah.
together. Since you gave me all these flies, and then I'll give you. You want to try? You seen these? Hey, these recoil ones. Oh, I can't wait to try these with the camera. They're gonna be so awesome.
Oh, dude, that'd be deadly for like when you get those finicky walleye.
Oh God, I thought for walleye, like for they look like a leech too. Like if the water's there too, it's really gonna be like going like, and it's gonna float. They
Yeah.
say it'll stay in the water column. You could snap jig them too, and they just won't fall so quick. So they'll just
You
like
know what?
float, man.
That right there,
Oh
that right there would be deadly. So I have a video coming out at the beginning of November here. It's
yeah.
my last ice fishing video from last year.
Oh, that's a good
Um,
idea. The jump start, and you got one out early. As soon as there's like 3 inches, 3 centimeters of ice, you should bomb it out, and it'll get a lot of views. Because everyone will be searching for it.
so yeah, it was a couple days of fishing, and the fishing was tough.
Yeah.
And I was fishing for negative walleye,
Okay.
and it was funny. Like they were like sitting like the only way I could get them to bite was to literally sit my bait in the mud
Oh yeah. They're so
and
hard
just jiggle
sometimes,
it.
hey?
Oh, they can be
Right.
100%. Yeah, they
I
are.
know.
Some
People
days
don't
they're
know how
straight
much
up.
go out and try and catch fish for a video, and they don't see the ones you don't catch. Shit. People get
Yeah, exactly.
oh yeah, but I just like watching the fish on the camera. That's why there's recoil baits. I just want to see what they do. I think they'll work really good because they look freaking
Yeah,
amazing. I think so, anyways. But I could be wrong.
definitely.
Yeah. Do you use
Been
spoons
wrong
much
once
there
or
for
twice.
trout when you're using the spinning
You
reel?
what?
Like for when you use the spinning reel, do you use like spoons there much when you fish?
Actually today that 18 I caught I was out with the Jay from Hooked Up there. We had took some students out fishing for the
Oh,
afternoon.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, it was really cool. And
that'd be fun.
we were sitting. We went out and I brought it was conventional, and I went out and I was fishing. Hello, who else is here? Say
Three.
hi.
3. Yeah, unless they say something, then we can't check then who's in there.
I
That's kinda
know.
damn mobile, they gotta
Oh,
fix that shit because it's more popular than desktop. Most people are on their mobile anyways now, but that's
yeah.
why I was doing StreamYard, but I don't know all the ins and outs for that yet, or Streamlabs, sorry. I'll figure that out. I literally just downloaded it yesterday and started messing around with it, so I don't know too much about it yet.
So anyway, I was fishing and or I was teaching these kids how to like kind of fish, and I brought my spinners, and I have spoons, um like the
Yeah,
smaller spoons, stuff like that.
I
And I
love
kind of
spoons.
showed them what to do. I brought some man, some kids, like, so they were supposed to bring like their own rods, and some kids, sorry, off
Nothing.
topic.
You didn't bring
No, there was a couple that didn't bring any. I brought extra rods anyway. But
Yeah.
then there was a couple of kids that, like, there's one kid, he was fishing, and I looked at his rod and the tip was broke right off it.
Oh god, slam it in the tailgate.
Yeah, maybe. And I was just like, I
Oh
looked
no.
at it and I'm
How
like, he's like, "This is my dad's old rod." I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh," I'm
it
like,
was my dad's first rod.
"Yeah,
Yeah,
probably."
I got it.
Dad's like, "I'm not giving him that rod. Here you go, son."
Yeah, the kids don't get the oh shit. The kids don't get the expensive
So,
rod to start. I made a mess.
yeah, he couldn't cast very well, and I'm like, I'm like, "You know what?" I was like, "You wanna use, you wanna use my rod?" So I give him the rod. That sounds really bad. Um,
Gave it to him.
yeah, and
Nothing gets taken out of context, don't worry.
nothing. So I showed him what to do, and then I showed this other kid what to do, and there was another one with them, and I was kind of showing him what to do. They seen a few fish, but like nothing. There was like 20 lines in the water, so it's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
hard. It's gonna
Yeah.
be hard to get a bite, right? There's 20 lines, and I was kind of showing them what to do. I grabbed one kid, put the rod down, and I was kind of showing them like how to jig it back with a spoon,
Right.
like how you can take a spoon and like flutter it down to get them to fish it instead of like just ripping it back.
Right. Yeah.
And as I was talking to Jay and showing these kids what to do, I feel this big old tug, and I'm like, "Oh, sick, sweet." So I'm like
Someone
pulling it
else's
in.
line.
And no, 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 it was mine. It was a
Oh.
fish.
Oh
Yeah, it was a
nice.
big old eight. It was like an 18-inch rainbow.
Oh man, nice. Jeez.
Yeah, so then I pull it in, and oh man, like all 20 kids are just like, like,
Oh, fish. Popular. You became popular in a real short time.
yeah. And then right after that, because the kids,
Yeah.
they were kind of just doing their thing, really weren't paying attention to what I was telling them to do. They're like 15 years old. They're teenagers.
They already know
And
everything, don't you know? Teenagers
yeah,
don't have to tell
right?
them anything.
Yeah, and as soon as they catch this fish, they're like, "So what were you doing?"
It's what hook were you using? What hook were you using? Oh god.
Yeah, it
Freaking
was so
kids, that's
funny.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a laugh. I was just like, and then I was showing them, and it was so much fun. And like, as I hooked the fish, I was talking to this one kid, and I hooked the fish, and I'm just like, I was reeling. I'm like, I looked at him, I was like, "Here, like, reel it in. Like, I don't like, I'm not here. It's
Yeah,
not
let me
me
have
to
a
catch the
try
fish."
at it.
Like, so,
That's
and
so
he
fun.
had fun. Yeah,
That's
it
good.
was cool.
Kids get so
Yeah.
excited, especially like their first fish too when they get onto something. It's pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
this kid too, he was talking like you couldn't tell him what to do. Like he fishes with his dad. They
Oh,
fish
yeah.
they fish out out in Saskatchewan on a river, and they use like pickerel rigs and stuff like that, right? So he's like,
Throw a pickle rigging out there. Yeah.
and so anyway, he was like, he was chatting, and he's like, and I'm like, "So have you ever like just casted?" And he's like, "No, not really." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Do you want to fish?" He's like, "No, I'm okay." And I was like, so I was trying to get this kid to like open up so he would actually
Get talking a
fish.
little bit. Maybe shy too, hey?
Yeah, well, it's funny. He was shy, but he wasn't shy.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
so like he was very like talkative, but you could tell he was shy because he was like off to the side fishing by himself.
Oh, yeah.
So then I went
Yeah.
over, I started talking to him, got him to loosen up a little bit. And then he come over by me where I was fishing with the other kids, and he come by and we're fishing. And then when I caught
Yeah.
that fish, I let him. I could like I wanted like you could tell like he kind of wanted to. So I'm like I handed him the rod and I was like, "Here you go." reel it
That's the
in.
best way to. Yeah, some people are just too shy to ask or just to do a little
Yeah.
commitment or whatever. Yeah.
So then I got him into it, and yeah, it was what a fun time. Like it was deadly.
Yeah. Man, you had fun guiding it all the time, helping
Yeah,
people
I
going. Yeah.
yeah, it's I was able to take a couple people out this year. So like I did like a bit of a program, and then
Right.
I kind of took out. I really wanted to like you know how like you can do stuff up and you can my eyes aren't working. You can try and like get things going, but sometimes in order to like really see like where you need work on,
Yeah.
you you want to like you kind of got to like just do it, right? So I
Little
started
push to get going.
yeah, so I took a few people out this year and got the program done up, and it went really well, like
That's
really
good.
well. I took Hui out twice this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, took him out. I was trying to get him on some Browns, but it was tough. They were sitting on the other side of the bank,
Oh,
and
hard to get at.
you gotta the Brown. We were on the Red Deer, and to one of the ways to kind of get them is like it's very the Browns are very streamer based from what I from my experience anyway. Not saying they are
Okay.
all the time,
Like you
but
don't you like for nymphs and stuff, you wouldn't want to use them floating by, or you're saying you want like just
you can, and you definitely would catch. But some like I seem to have so much luck on the red when I'm throwing streamers. Like
yeah,
those olive streamers,
yeah,
those that's what I was throwing.
nice.
And
For around here,
so go ahead.
no, that's fine. Go ahead, finish.
So anyway, but we were I was trying to get them on, but we couldn't like you kind of got to get it like right across. It's a fairly wide side of the bank,
Right,
and
just
you
to
got to
get
get
to
it
them.
across and lob it around and then start ripping it, right?
Yeah.
And as you're ripping it back, that's usually when you'll get it. You'll get like a bow in your line, and then it'll kind of go, and
Okay.
it makes it look like your streamer is trying to run away, and the Browns just come up and
Hammer it.
annihilate them. Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah,
when we were in Camera this year too, like I'm not used to seeing browns like that. I didn't know what the heck kind of trout it was because it just like from you've seen the ones that catch here. There's so much browner and brighter red spots. I thought it was like a brookie because I could see a little bit of red at the bottom, but they just don't look the
yeah,
same at all. I'm just not used to seeing them like that.
yeah.
All new to me. That
A
was
little
so fun.
darker.
Yeah, that was so fun walking that river. I did that because that was the day of the wedding, and I left first thing in the morning and went fishing all day.
Oh,
That was
nice.
the day after, so we had a day to mess around. So I just pieced out and left everybody. But I walked. Yeah, it was the Bow River. Yeah, through Canmore, and I went to the tackle shop to start with, and they showed me like the best spots and the hooks to use and everything. So I basically just got a bunch of Met spinners. Is all I did.
Yeah,
But it was fun though. I think I caught like 9 or so. But they weren't big, but they're still fun to catch in there. I don't know if they get
yeah.
super big there or not. I don't know anything about that.
What part? So we were at Canmore there the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
We went out
I
to
s
Canmore and we were.
yeah. I started,
I
like,
was out
right
just
in
outside.
Canmore. What's that?
You were right in Canmore.
Yeah, there's a one bridge. It's basically the tackle shop, you drive, like, maybe 3 or 4 blocks, and there's a bridge you go over, and there's a big parking, and there's a boat launch. So I went right there, and
Yeah.
I just walked basically east down the river till I ran out of time or whatever and then came back, but that's yeah, pretty
Oh,
much what I
so
did.
there's fish like right in Canmore.
Yeah, you just walk right to the Bow River in the city, and you can start. Then
Oh,
I just
that's
brought my
sick.
waders and stuff. It was so fun. God, it's so I'm
Yeah,
jealous when you get to fish like that all the time. It's so pretty there, and the water's so nice and clear, blue.
yeah,
And
yeah. The nearest brown trout, like so, we have like lakes with brown trout on them, but the nearest one like river to us is well, they are in the North Saskatchewan, but they're way up by Rocky Mountain House.
a little harder to catch too, I bet.
Um,
Hey,
I haven't tried yet.
yeah,
It's on my to-do list. When I get my boat, then I'll start doing it.
yeah, that'd be
Um,
there with the boat.
and then I mean, well, you got the Clearwater is about 2 hours from me.
Oh, okay.
Um, but then there's a couple out by like Rocky Mountain House area. That there are browns, and that's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too terribly far, but
Yeah,
yeah,
still a bit
like
of a
most of the
trek.
trout. There's two trout ponds. There's one right in the city in South Current. I don't think there's much there. I never go there. And then there's another one
Yeah,
just outside town. It's like 5 minute drive. There used to be a decent amount in there, but the spring of last year when I walked around the outside just to fly fish the first part, and there were so
yeah,
many dead from winter kill, like nice ones too. And then I went
yeah,
there a couple more times throughout the year, and I didn't really get very much. I think a lot of them died, but there was a lot dead just from winter kill too. But it kind of
yeah,
sucks. And then they didn't stock it because there's a website you can go on. You can see when they stock it. Like it's annually out there, but they missed a year or two, and I think you can really tell the difference too. I don't know because they lost a whole bunch,
yeah.
and but I don't know how big are the ones that they were putting in there.
When you're tying your flies, take your
Okay.
ends, put them in a bag, and then keep it all, and then shred it up. Make
What ends
dubbing
you
out of
talk?
it.
What ends
Like
you
your
talking
little
about?
tag ends, your like
Oh, I
tag ends that
see.
you cut off when you're tying.
Okay.
Take them and then put them in a bag, save it up so you get like a big clump of it,
Uh
and
huh.
then get like a shredder, like a coffee grinder, and put it in and shred it all up, and
Blow it up.
you can make dubbing.
Oh, really? You use every bit, man. That's good.
Yeah,
Hey, it works. That's all right. This is I see you
yeah.
got a fancy one. This is the one I have. It was like a kit thing. It's just I took it out of the table because it
Okay.
was sticking me in the side. It's
So
okay.
this is a Ranzetti.
I see. I recognize it by looking at it. That's a fancy
Yeah.
one.
It's
Yeah.
out. Honestly, this is not that fancy of a one. It's
Well, compared
only
to this, this is
yeah.
really fancy. Yours is nice. And does yours
This
spin
is the
too? Like
one.
it goes off.
This is what came with mine.
Oh,
Or was
okay.
it? Oh,
That's like
sorry, it was this guy. This came with my first one.
oh, that's the same one I got. I think. That's is that not the same one we're looking at? Oh yeah.
No,
You know
yours
what?
is rotary.
I have no idea. Hey, I got a question. What the hell is the spring on here for? I haven't figured that out yet.
I think it's for.
Like putting
Does yours
stuff in?
spin? Can you lock it and spin it?
Yeah, this thing spins here just to tighten it, if that's what you mean, and then it just
Yeah,
pins.
no, but can you like so
Oh,
mine
this.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's why. It's rotary.
What the hell? What do you mean? What is what?
Okay, so let me see if I can.
I never mess with it much. I didn't really spin this. I don't know what the hell the point of that is.
So like this here, when you get it tight, right? Or whenever
Yeah.
you get it tight and then you lock it, right? I
Okay.
can get this to work now. I haven't used this one in a while. Feel like an amateur with this guy.
It's me every day, man. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on with this guy? Oh no.
I essentially thought it was like for putting just holding something if you're like putting multiple things in your fly or whatever else. I had
Okay, there we go. I got it. So when you put this one here, right? It's kind of meant to stay.
okay.
Like it's fixed. It's not rotary. This one here, it spins,
Oh yeah, that's the
right?
bonus. You have the advantage.
Yeah. So it's there's a little knob right here I can turn. I can
Okay.
pinch it and it spin. I can spin it, but like so I mean there's Ranzettis that are they're like the master vices, and they're like
Ah,
$700.
go. What's that one worth?
This is 100.
Is it? I think this
Yeah,
kit.
and
This
it's a
kit
good
actually.
vice.
Yeah.
It
For,
holds hooks, like it holds them well. Like you can crank it pretty good, and I tie like those big flies. I tied all of them on this vise.
oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
nice you have that option of spinning it like you said. Because I've seen guys like when I was watching some videos, they just spin that thing or whatever.
yeah, because like now this isn't as good as like um uh, the Ranzetti or the like for so like the master Ranzetti or some of the really fast like high end rotary vices.
Okay.
Norvice, it's not as good as those. Like, cause like it's not super fast, right? It's like but those other ones, man, you can like, like
Rip
they
them.
go. Oh
Tie
yeah,
100 flies in an hour then.
yeah, yeah. If you're lucky,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're fancy. I've seen a bunch of them. I don't know too much about them. I just stuck with this little one just for the little bit I was doing. Ah, good enough.
Hmm. Yeah, it's oh, excuse me. It's pretty cool.
Mhm. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. When I ordered like my bobbins and stuff, my lines, I got it out of a place in. It was in Calgary. Like, yeah, what the hell's the name of it? Iron Bow or something? You probably heard of it.
But Iron
Iron
Bow.
Bow or Iron something. Iron Bow or I don't know, something like that. But that's just where I got like some of my bobbins and this thing. Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta show you because my first one sucked. Then I went and got. Where's that other one that comes? Okay, this is the one that came with it. I kind of didn't like it that much. The kit, and then
Oh,
I have a big
yours
message.
is like that's like the first one I ever got.
Yeah,
That one,
upgrade to this
that
baby.
there you go.
It
Yeah,
made it easier
that's the
because I.
one.
Yeah, is this what you have?
Yeah, that's what
Sweet.
I have. Yeah,
I
yeah.
still have
That
problems
other
sometimes.
one is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
The
Well,
other
I
one,
wasn't doing very well with it, and of course I'll use any excuse. So I was like, I gotta get another one.
yeah, no, this one I really like. The other one I fucking hate it. It's
Yeah, not quite the
pardon my
same.
French.
I still have
It
problems sometimes with the line slipping off because I don't angle it properly. Then I gotta redo it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like when
yeah.
yeah, I, I can do like five good ones, and then I'll slip off. I'm gonna redo it or whatever. But yeah, this one's
Hmm.
nice though. I remember this one's pretty neat. Oh,
Yeah. So what it was is I was using that one for about a year, maybe two. I think I bought this one. I think this Vice is 2 years old now. I don't know. I've been tying for like 3 years,
oh, nice. A little while then, hey.
maybe four now. I don't know. I kind of lost track.
Well, I remember
Um,
since I started talking to you, you were doing it. So however long ago was that? I don't
yeah.
know.
So anyway, I did that, and I didn't like I didn't I don't know. I didn't. The Vice was okay. It held a hook, and it got me going. But
Right.
then now that I'm like more into it, and I was trying to like tie a little faster, where I could tie like bulk flies.
Yeah.
I I went and said, okay, it's time to actually tie something decent, right? Is it Midnight Black? Yeah, that'll work. And so I wanted something kind of rotary, but I didn't want to break the bank.
Right.
So I found this, and I love this little device. I take this all up into the mountains with me and everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. So
You should
I
make a
have
fly
this
out of
little
your
kit.
hair. Cut some hair. And
I have this
make
kit.
one out of it. I
Yeah,
thought
out
I
of
was
my
gonna
hair.
guess the one day.
Well, yeah. Hold on.
Get some gray in there and some black.
So
Yeah.
we'll go
I
with
make
it.
a bunch
We'll
with
go.
Jess, hey. I never have to buy black hair again. She doesn't need it all. She loses half of it in the house anyways. What's the difference? Huh.
I got a bunch of moose hair.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Well, the one year we were hunting, I kept a bunch of mule deer and whitetail hair. That stuff is so
yeah,
coarse and shitty. I didn't like it. Then I asked that one company that I got my hair from. He's saying about coastal hair, and I was like, "Ooh, that stuff's really nice and soft. Looks way it
yeah.
just looks way better." Oh, and I got this too when I was doing all my research and when I was trying having trouble with lines. You probably have one of these too,
Yeah.
hey?
Oh, hair stacker.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
use it much?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I used it a few times 'cause I thought it would help with the deer or whatever, like the deer hair, because it was so hard to line up.
Yeah. You stack the ends so that they line up.
Right. Yeah, I figured that would help with the mule deer hair. I even have some. I should just throw it out, but it was so like rough and coarse. I couldn't really do much with it. It's kind
That's
of a
deer
pain.
hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's right there. It's a sex dungeon.
Nice.
And then there's these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those are long.
that's that's
Nice.
you stack them and then you cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
interesting.
need it
It's
then, hey?
what?
I said, yeah, definitely need like your little stacker then for some of those, hey?
Yeah, you do for sure. Yeah.
Is my screen blurry for you or is it
No, it's
my
fine.
is it okay? Because sometimes
Yeah,
yours
it's
looks like
fine.
you're in 480i. So I didn't know if it was still doing that for me or not, or just
Oh,
you.
it might just be my phone.
I don't know, or just connection too, if it
Oh, it's
is.
probably the
It's
connection.
not bad though, but I
Probably.
can just tell it bounces back and forth sometimes a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. But you haven't cut out or anything, so that's a good thing. It does work for that.
Yeah. No, it's I gotta find a better I gotta go up on the roof and adjust it
You
so I can
hire,
find a better.
gotta go to the top of the biggest tree there and slap it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the tree falls.
Yeah, breaks it. Oh man, it's nice living out there in
Yeah.
the country though. Hey, or would you rather live in the city?
Hell no. You couldn't pay me enough to live in the city.
Yeah. Swift Current's
Like,
not that big, but it's big enough. Though I wouldn't go any bigger. There's no way, no way, because we can still get to like anywhere we need to like quickly. It's not that big.
yeah. The closest I probably live in the city would be like Stony.
Yeah.
Stony. Yeah, Stony Spruce. We were in Spruce for a while. Um, but I can't do that anymore. That's not.
Too many people, too close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like people, but I also like my space.
Yeah. How long have you guys lived out there?
5 years now?
Oh, nice. A little while then. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we've been out here a while.
great. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Broden's.
Is it cold there in the mornings now or not too bad? It's like sometimes it's like 2 or 3 here now. It was minus
Yeah,
three one morning already.
yeah, it can be.
Yeah. Kind of nice. I'm sick of the freaking summertime weather, anyways. It's okay, but
Yeah, right.
fall temperature's nice. I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, baby. What's the name of that company then that you're doing the guiding thing with, or whatever you said?
Rock Lake Lodge. Rock Lake Earth Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it a
They're
pretty big operation?
I mean they're not massive, but they've been around for a long time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm actually working on they messaged me today about doing possibly doing some stuff with them here over the
That'd be
winter.
fun. Would it just be
So
obviously just seasonal then? Obviously, hey. Would they have winter stuff to do too? Is it, or do they go like on lakes?
um I might be doing some fly tying with them. So,
That'd be
like
great,
some
hey.
retreats, like some like fly tying retreats kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out that they sent me like the prices for like to basically rent out the lodge per day.
Right.
And then I got rate like I got good like if I can get a bunch of people to do it, then I got like some good rates to get people to come out.
Yeah. Would it be like a
Um
pre-booking? Is how they do it? Like a course coming
yeah,
up, and then you'd all book in and everything.
yeah, it'll be like it'll be like a retreat, like a weekend getaway of like learning how to tie flies, and
Oh, okay.
I got some ideas that I'm kind of. They messaged me today, and they're like, "Would you be ready to like do something like that?"
Yes.
I'm like,
You didn't
I'm like,
hesitate.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'll let me like I said, I'm like, give me the info. So they gave me some info. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, give me the weekend. Let me like, I got to brainstorm here, figure out how to price it out properly so that it like, it's
So it's your own rates then, is what
affordable.
you would charge. It's not like the
It
company has their rates to go under.
no, no,
So you.
I'll be like charging it and then
Oh,
kind
okay.
of
So your company
booking to
essentially then is how it's gonna work then. Ah,
yeah,
okay. Nice. That's good in
Yeah.
a way too. Then you can incorporate a
Yeah.
name or something or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Got any names lined up
Yeah.
or think
Yeah,
of?
I do. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I just started trucking, when I incorporated my name, I just went Breton Trucking or whatever. But there was a guy that trained me when I first started hauling oil. He
Yeah.
applied for Pooch Pounder Trucking, but they denied it. Yeah, like I tried to get Pooch Pounder Trucking, but they wouldn't accept it.
Oh, that's
Oh god, it
funny.
was funny. Oh yeah, he was a really good guy too. God,
Yeah.
I remember
See
that.
right here now, this is where this is nice. So I can go like this with it, and I can,
Oh yeah, I'm jealous.
uh,
It's more finessing too. Hey, you can do like a better job when you do that. I think. Hey.
yeah.
Yeah. And you said you tie yours. I remember I asked you that. I think I was doing like 5
Oh
whip
shit!
finishes.
But don't let it go. Whoops.
How many whip
Yeah, I'm
finishes
talking
do
about.
you do? Like when you tie it off,
Um,
like 3 was
you
enough, you said?
3. Yeah.
I think I was doing
You,
like 5 because I was paranoid. I didn't want them to come undone. So I just did 3. And or
yeah,
5, I mean.
you always are. But 5 wouldn't doesn't hurt. It really
Especially if you
doesn't.
well, when you cement them too, probably. I mean, that kind of ties it all off. It should be fine, I'm guessing, hey?
Yeah, you can tie 'em in and then.
Yeah. And you cement all yours at the end, hey? I imagine they come unwrapped, especially if they're dragging in the water or something. If you didn't, I don't think they'd last very long, would they? I'm guessing no.
Eh, depends really. It depends on how tight your wraps are.
Oh,
If your wraps are tight enough, like, oh, do I still have it?
I
Check out
forget.
this guy.
Kind of
See how
focusing
mangled it is?
just from getting hit from all the fish show time.
That's. Do I have what it looks like originally? Let me see.
Not so neat till big old pike got ahead of it, or what?
Yeah, I had a day on pike fishing, like a stupidly insane day on pike fishing,
Man, isn't that
and
fun? Oh god, I think it's
oh,
the funnest time to fly fish with pike too. When I went out a few
like
times fly fishing.
literally, it was bite after bite, and they were still hitting it. Like this thing was, just, it looks like a mangled rat or
Looks
something.
better. I don't think they care if you throw. I'm gonna throw a stick in next year and put some trebles on. I bet they're gonna
Put
hit
a
it.
hook.
It's like a floating stick. I know they will. Oh
Yeah,
god. At least they're so fun to fish though when they hit everything. I went out uh maybe a week ago before I went for trout and I tried to get like fish for pike. I was just trying the big lures again just because it's kind of more entertaining to watch. But I couldn't
yeah,
I was probably out there like 8 hours. I didn't get a bite. I think it was just a bad day. I don't know what was happening, but I tried to use a couple more of those big hooks, but and the Dollarama
yeah.
one. Did you see that Dollarama one you could buy for like $5?
Um,
It's like the big 18-inch. It's got like a 12-inch body
no,
and like
yeah,
4 or 5-inch curly tail. Man, that thing is crazy. And the first time I used
yeah,
it, that one time they were hitting it, but it's so fun. God, is it fun doing that? I think it's more entertaining to
yeah.
watch too, out of the ordinary. Other than like regular hooks, isn't quite the same. I think for the viewer.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. And then that Medusa one, I've had really good luck on that one. I like that one.
Man, like, well, I think we were chatting there the one day, like, you will catch a lot less fish
But you get big.
using big hooks, but when you
Yeah.
get a fish, it's
Oh, it's
like,
so much funner.
yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And the one that hit that Dollarama one, I think the fish was probably like I don't know, it wasn't that big. It was probably like 15, 16
bully
inch pike,
bugger.
but it's hitting freaking things 3/4 their size. Is that the one they did destroyed on you?
No, that's. I just tied that.
Oh, you just tied. Oh shit,
Yeah.
nice. That didn't take you very long. Hey, hey, we got it shows up on the chat now. Got one of those, my
Oh,
rods. Can't launch it very far though, and then you're spinning around. I tried from some lighter ones too, like flies. I can use it with my trout rod because I got
yeah.
the 4 pound or 6 pound suffix in the
So
fast action. I have a good chance with
yeah,
those ones, but a regular other one.
light action. You can throw these
Yeah,
like you can, if you want, like if you get them weighted. Sometimes you can even throw like if you're not using a fly rod, you can use like I have a little ultralight I bought, the
yeah, yeah.
stimula. You put a little weight on it, and you can chuck them. And
Yeah,
once this gets wet too, it definitely, like, flares out better, and
can whip
it
it a little
carries a
better.
bit of weight.
No,
Fresh fish food. Can we side mention fresh fish food?
I missed
Who's
that. It cut out. I don't know if we
uh,
can go back in the chats again. I don't know. I gotta
oh, there
figure.
we go, I got it. I've got one of those. My rod can't launch as far though, so new rod in spring.
Get it real wet.
Oh, you just have to tap your screen.
I feel like I
Tap the
don't know shit
bottom.
about technology here, but this is only the third time using this shit. God, what the fuck's going on?
Like,
I
if you
yeah.
swipe the screen,
Oh, there we go. Oh shit, we're
there we
missing.
go. Can we
Okay,
side mention
Keaton,
fresh
hello.
fish food?
There we go. Evening, the angling spiders.
Evening.
Okay, we're figuring
Yeah,
this out here.
we got this. We got
Yeah,
this.
3 or 4 more times to figure out the chat. That's terrible. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going out on Sundays, so I figured if we were getting on to chat, this would be my last river trip of the year. So I'm
Yeah, it's
kind of
getting pretty
sad.
cold and frosty in the mornings now. Pretty soon gonna be ice. Ugh.
Well, like come next week, it's like all negative or like high
Yeah,
of one.
that's what we have too, like 2 and 1 and everything. So get frosty
Yeah.
over.
So
Sean there, he
like
said he's.
technically, what? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Sean said he's gonna try and go out a couple more times with his kayak. I don't know if he did yet
Yeah.
or. Oh, I just went for the last
Oh,
time. Oh, I did.
isn't that
Part two.
sad?
Sad but
It's
not
so
sad. Ice is coming.
it is. Yeah.
Uh,
I've had such a good fly fishing year though. It's just like I don't know. I'm like I'm kind of reminiscing, I guess. So I
Bittersweet.
kind of like,
Well, if you had a
yeah,
good
it's
year,
a
at
little
least it's not that
bittersweet this
bad.
year. What?
Yeah. I say if you had a good year, then at least it's not that bad.
Yeah, like I I got few good videos that are gonna come out eventually here when I edit
Gotta
them.
get the editing done. Yeah, Da
I
Vinci.
know. I just
So
there's so much going on, man.
how many videos have you done on Da Vinci then so far? Couple,
Three,
few or
four,
so. Yeah,
3 or 4.
I've
I'm
thought
gonna
about.
commit to doing my small ones.
Oh,
A
okay.
deformed fish.
Found some weird. Not really. I've seen someone like Facebook with all the mouths messed up. I've had some fish like they got in a fight, but I've never really caught a deformed fish.
I
Have you?
haven't. I caught a. I caught it. Well, not deformed, but so like where I live, like North Saskatchewan's like 10 minutes from me. I've got Wabaman that's 15, Jackfish which is like 15. I'm
Yeah.
like in the center of like the like all the lakes in around Edmonton area, like, and even like some trout. So there's this one area I don't want to name it, but I caught like a big
Where is it? Where is it? Just joking.
yeah. And anyway, I went like early, there's a lot of pike in it, and there are walleye. And when you catch a walleye, it's like 25 or 30 inches,
Oh
but
wow.
it's like a unicorn. Like you don't
Nice.
catch them. It took
Oh
me 3 years to catch a walleye out of this lake, and I caught one this spring.
yeah.
Me and my buddy Aaron were fishing, and I caught one, and it was a 25-inch walleye, and this thing was
Nice.
old.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm talking like
Yeah, they're
it
like
was such
sometimes
an
20 some
old.
years old, like close to 30-inch ones too. Sean just got one, or I guess it was last summer. Hey Sean, or this summer. At the start, you had that big walleye in your kayak. He caught like a 30-inch or a 29, or it
I've
was
seen that.
a really big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nice. They're pretty fish. Yeah.
I just started using DaVinci a little bit this year. Yeah, early spring I started using it. I kind of started editing some stuff. It's uh it's kind of tough. I'm trying to read the screen,
You're just
but it
used to
won't.
the Premiere probably still. Once you catch on to it, sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Like
I
muscle
mean,
memory, you
it's
get so
good.
used to it.
The free version is really good.
Yeah.
Like it is, like I will say, but here's the thing. There's a few things that I'm so used to using for some of my videos for
32.
Premiere
Holy crap. Yeah.
32.
I didn't know you got a 32.
That's
I didn't know about
deadly.
that. I don't remember that one. Are you good at cooking fish? I'm okay. It's edible. I
Uh,
haven't died.
I I know
I
how
haven't
I
got
know a
worms
few good
yet from eating
recipes.
fish. Yeah. Uh, that's something else. Oh, Sean, are you still there? Which program do you use? I remember you made a video a while ago. Which editor you were using, but I don't remember what it was. There's so many of them too. I started out with
I
Wondershare.
think
That was the first one I used, very first one because it was free. Then I used
same
Hit,
here.
yeah. And then I used
Yeah.
HitFilm. And that was a big upgrade. I had to pay once for that one, and then just Premiere now. Oh, he uses DaVinci now too.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it DaVinci's a one-time buy then, isn't it? Then it's not monthly.
Well, okay. There's a free version and there's a paid version.
Oh, okay. I
So
don't use
think
it.
about it
Yeah.
this if you
It's
think
probably
about
like
it this way, it's like oh shoot, what does my phone stop? I don't know. I'm leaving it.
it's probably something you don't even need for the paid version if you're just regular editing. It's probably like masking or green screen or I don't know. I bet it's something that's not that important.
There's there's a few things that that I use regularly. What is it? Can't think about it right now because I'm not editing.
That you can't use in this one you're saying or what?
Yeah, that you can't. So there's a few things that if you use Adobe has
Okay.
is that I like to use
Oh. Well, how's the playback? Sean says it's kind of slow. Like when you watch your playback for your, is it stutter? Because that's what I
it
like about
can,
Premiere. Yeah, oh god, that's the worst thing ever. Especially like going
yeah,
like slow mo and I try and fix stuff, or just going back and forth between the frames and it starts stuttering. I'll go
yeah,
crazy because you can't even do it
it
sometimes. I have
can,
so much stuff or information. I have to render out a certain like 10-second clip and then watch it and then go back and forth. But other than yeah,
yeah.
drives me absolutely
It
crazy.
some of my bigger videos that I do where I put like a little bit more in like a little bit more effort into them.
Find out how
They
tough your computer is. Bogs you
yeah,
down. Yeah.
they Adobe sometimes will still do it too. Like you gotta render the screen.
Yeah.
Cause like if I'm putting
Oh,
like too much graphics in or if I'm putting like
graphics
stuff in
destroy
there.
some computers too. Like I have well, I guess it's getting old now too, but like the graphics card's at 1080 and it still
Yeah.
should do better. And I have the playback speed like a quarter too, so it should not shit the bed as like it does sometimes. It's just then it, do you apologize for killing your prey?
Never.
The life cycle. Say
Especially at
thank
the
you.
dinner table.
Yeah. Good old freaking. I haven't ate a fish in a while. The last couple of times I was out, I've only been out 2 times in probably 3 months now since the start of harvest. There helping that farmer, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't eaten any fish in a long time.
I Wabaman finally opened up like tags,
Okay.
which is kind of nice, and I don't mind taking them out of Wab because we could definitely use a lot less in there
Yeah.
because they were killing off a lot of the bait fish, and the pike were getting skinny, and the
Oh God,
walleye
if
were
the pike are
starting
getting
like you
skinny, yeah, Oregon,
yeah,
crazy.
and the walleye were like 16 to 18 tops, but last year you were catching a lot of 16 like 18s. I caught quite a few 18s, and I heard some this year that there was guys catching like 20s.
Oh, okay. Slowly getting a little
So it's
bigger.
working.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
Oh, I was gonna
There's
ask
still
you.
go ahead.
This is completely changing the topic. Your yo-yo, which one did you have? The DVR one, or was it not the DVR one?
um I have are you talking about the recording or non-recording?
I just wonder which one you have. Like, cause you did a review on one, right? One of the yo-yo videos.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
curious which one
the
it was.
DVR, I think.
Uh, oh, you don't have to look. I was just curious off the top of your hand or top of my head. Oh shit.
Oh, it's right here. It's this one. It's the
Non-DVR one.
non-recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 7
Have
inch
you?
screen.
Okay, I was just kind of curious. Have they messaged you guys again this year? Or anybody that's listening? You have both.
Oh, I
Didn't
know
something
you're lucky.
you
I
got
want
both
the other one.
the DVR
I
one?
was I was curious. So have you seen the 360 one that they have?
Oh, I looked at it last night. It's like $600 I seen with the camera or whatever on that thing.
I was
Wonder how
curious.
good that is.
I wanted to like message him and be like, "Hey, give me a discount and I'll buy it."
Yeah, yeah. They said, well, somebody said there was in a video. Was it Brian said something, a joke in his one video? You talked to two different reps or something, and he got two cameras sent to him. There was something about that I remember. Yeah,
Oh, really?
I think he's what he got like two cameras.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because he said something smart ass in the end. Oh god. Yeah, the content for this year. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool. Cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, randomly, I was like looking at them last night, and I'm
Get
like,
it.
that 360 thing, because they got a lot of models. Hey, holy
Yeah,
cow!
Sean, get him to send you that 360 one. That would be sick. I want to like I you don't know how bad I want to buy that. Like
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey,
it would be. It would be so cool.
it's funny you
Oh, they have a
mentioned that.
newer version?
There's a newer. Oh, I missed that one chat. There's a newer version of the DVR. It's supposed to be better because I remember I said something on the one video. It went to an AVI format. I think you'd have to convert it, but I think on these new ones you can just do the playback instantly on your PC. So maybe it's like an MP4 or an MOV. I don't know.
Oh, they probably changed the format of the
Well,
file.
yeah, they should have. That was the stupidest thing ever. Probably everybody was complaining on that one.
Yeah, I bet.
Apparently, it's better, or it's got to be a different playback format then. Oh god, I lost a piece.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, makes things easier.
Yeah. That's even that one, man. Like I I don't like care too much about having a video camera,
I'm
but
obsessed with it now. I love watching the
but
fish because it's so cool.
exactly. After I got it and watching it, I was
Yeah,
actually the first ice fishing video coming out this year. It's there's a lot of the camera on it.
nice. It makes it so much
Yeah,
fun. Even if you don't catch them, you can see what they're doing at least. It's more
yeah,
entertaining as well, I think. But yeah, you never
yeah.
know how many fish are down there until you actually watch it with the camera.
Oh man, can you hunt with a bow and arrow up there?
Yeah, both
Yes.
season archery starts October, I believe. Here, there's one.
September here.
Yes, I agree. September there,
Yeah,
yeah, or maybe it's
yeah.
September, or
It's usually September.
it's probably September. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually early because hunting season opens right around my birthday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Then it's a month
Yeah,
after they go muzzle loader, just to give the bow guys a month ahead, and then they
that's
do.
right. Yeah,
So.
yeah. I think rifles open on October, or it's like mid September or something like that.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, there we go. That'll work.
Well, that's interesting. Why won't this? Oh god, why won't this work on this phone?
Hmm? It
Oh, I'm
doesn't
just.
stay in there.
What the fuck? It's not working. Oh, there it is. My fat fingered it. I'm missing all this comments. Yeah, there's no way I can go without it. I agree. It's so cool. I love it. The 2 years ago, I didn't really use the camera very much, and then last year, almost every video. But I can't use them in every lake. It's just too dirty. God damn it! Did I?
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple where it's tough.
Did my screen
Your mouth
freeze
is
for you?
it's froze. Yeah,
Okay.
you're like this.
I know. It's like, oh shit. Internet me. Here we fucking
I can see your tonsils.
go. It should fix itself. I think. We'll just give it a minute. I wonder if I could. Oh, let's see. Oh, I can hit. It is a refresh button.
Refresh.
Oh, that did the camera. There we go. There's my beautiful face. Somebody might Oregon by arrow. Buck. Oh, nice. Yeah, it'd be pretty rewarding. I went out a couple times with archery when I first got my bow like years ago, but I didn't go out very much. But then I went for muzzleloading a couple years, and yeah, it's nicer because it's warmer at least. It's not so damn cold.
Yeah.
That's a bonus. And then rifle usually when the rut's on, it's fucking cold some days.
I I'm the crazy nut that would go do it. I'd like to go do an elk hunt, and because there's an elk hunt that opens in the, like February.
Yeah, here too. It's within. There's two parts of when it's open and when it's different sections or whatever. There's a
That would
place.
be fun.
Yeah, there were some nice bowls last year that some guys got
Mm.
south of where I'm from, but They're pretty. And where we used to live, a place called South Fork, is a long time ago. We could hear them
Yeah.
bugling at nights sometimes, and it was so pretty.
Oh yeah. When up to Rock Lake, they you go in September and you'll hear them bugling.
Yeah,
And
that's like the nicest sound. Hey,
my wife woke up last year. She had never heard it before,
what the
and
fuck? Scare
yeah,
everybody.
she's
Yeah,
like, "What's that screaming noise?" I'm like, "That's an elk."
cats are fighting the neighbor's cats.
So when I was up at the meeting there last week, the owners of Rock Lake Lodge, they were telling me they're like, yeah, there's like they had this really funny. There's some people staying at the one of the cabins, and they're like, yeah, they're like, we had someone talking to us that they really liked it up here, but they didn't really appreciate the people that were screaming at night. What?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh man, it was
funny.
so funny. I was just like, oh really?
Who's gonna tell him?
No, right?
I wouldn't even want to tell him. Like, ah, just let it go. I can't say it. Somebody else
Yeah.
can say it though. But
Let them think that people are screaming.
yeah, they can tell their friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Good night. Good night. See you
Good
probably tomorrow.
night.
Hey, Sean. Later. I don't know if we can do 3 people with an invite too. We can try that too if
Oh,
you're interested.
that would be cool.
I don't know if we, I'm sure we. I don't know how many you can do on mobile. I have no idea yet, as I've never really done any research other than 2 days ago with this. But I think we could
Yeah,
probably send the invite out. Maybe more.
probably.
Let's get 10 people, so everyone's just a little segment. You won't be able to tell who anybody is on the screen. There's too many people.
Yeah.
I
Pokemon.
was yesterday. I tried it for fun, just on my mobile though. On the PC, yeah, just because this area is easier, just to run around with the phone. But I downloaded Streamlabs. I tried it once yesterday, but I have to actually figure out all this stuff on it. I kind of didn't look that close. Be interesting.
Oh no. What's going on?
I managed to prick myself a couple times and drew blood, but not too bad tonight.
Yeah. I'm almost done this last fly.
Yeah,
I'm
stream
also
already said can have
talking.
more.
Yeah. Sean's gone, I believe.
Just leaving. Stream here. He's been up to 6 with it. Oh, cool.
Hmm?
That'd be all right. Then you said you can have up to 6 on StreamYard. I wonder if the mobile is the same too, or is that desktop? Mobile might be different. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh no.
Lots of time to
There
figure
we
it
go.
out.
There we go.
Figure it out.
Finger it out. Sorry. Keep it rated for kids.
Yeah. Well, I said not for kids on the section, so I mean it's not our
Oh,
fault
okay.
if they watch. We tried our
Parents.
best.
Bad parents.
Yeah, it's the damn parents got to watch the kids, not me. Not my problem. We're gonna figure out the swears eventually, just maybe a little bit sooner than everybody else. What are you doing tomorrow?
Uh, I got
What the hell?
the last 2 weekends. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to do a dump run. So I got a dump run to do. I think my mom's coming over, and I gotta get my boat kind of get ready. Put my boat back
Just
in
drain it
the
and everything and winterize it, I guess. Or do you have a
yeah, more
motorboat
or
too? You're
less.
talking about, or just your other?
No, I have a motorboat.
Oh,
I got a 14 footer with a 20 horse on it.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but I've been doing so much like river fishing like that I haven't really
No time to use it. Yeah.
no, so I'm actually selling it right now. So
Any bites? I guess season's almost done. Maybe a little harder to sell. Hey.
I wanted to see if I could sell it because I want to upgrade my boat next year, or either get the drift boat or upgrade.
Ooh, drift boat. That'd be so sweet. How big is that one
Yeah,
you were
I
looking at? I know you sent me a picture, but I don't remember.
think it's 14.
Is it? Nice. That's a good
Yeah,
size for there. Hey, like you wouldn't want anything bigger, would you?
for a drift boat.
Yeah.
It depends.
Or just depend how many people are coming?
Well, generally it's only two anyway, right? It's only two in the boat. Um,
Oh, okay.
most of the time, like that's what a guided trip usually goes. But safely, they're rated for two people.
Gotcha.
But
You free.
the what I what I yeah, I eventually I want to pick up like a bigger boat for um like I said for guiding kind of thing.
Oh, I
But
suppose, yeah, if you can have a bunch of people, hey.
yeah, like a bigger boat like for lakes at some
Yeah.
point. That would be nice. So we'll see. It might not be next year. I don't know, but definitely the drift boat next year is happening. Like it's written
Yeah.
in stone. It's happening.
Were you gonna get a fancy canoe though too, weren't you? Or did you not? Or I remember you said you were trying to pick.
Um, I was looking at a Kevlar this year,
Yeah.
and but yeah, I definitely will. I looking at do I don't know. I'm looking at doing a few things. I'll still be doing like my canoe stuff. Like that's stuff I really enjoy doing. But sometimes, obviously, the having having a boat for some lakes, it's a bigger boat's nicer kind of thing.
Yeah, I suppose, hey.
I don't know. We'll see where it all lands. I'm not sure.
Nice.
You're
Well,
all done.
I think, yeah. I'm done pricking my hands for tonight. Probably gonna go
Nice,
food.
nice.
Yeah, we can try it again next time again. Get if Sean wants to too, or whoever else. That doesn't matter to me. But
Yeah,
I think the Streamlabs might be a little bit better. I actually gotta maybe I'll get the paid version. It might be better. Get more stuff and options. I messed around with that theme. I had it ready, but then I couldn't find the dad. I think it must be a part of the paid part. I think, but I'll have to look. Spend more than 2 minutes
yeah,
on the program and figure it out.
yeah. We should do some stuff. We'll have like a theme. We'll actually do something. We'll talk about something.
Yeah, plan it. You don't want to wing it. Usually, that's how I do everything.
Yeah, that's how I usually do everything.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Come shoot the shit.
Yeah, yeah, no regrets. That
No
sounds good.
regret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you tomorrow or something then, or figure out another plan for next time.
All right. Later,
Cool,
man.
man. Yeah, see everybody. See you
All
tomorrow,
right.
man.
Ciao.
Later. Gotta see how to end this thing. See you.
Yeah.